planning on doing some external shots, but the sun is just too bright. The sun's too bright in Scotland in January. I'm not complaining. So I'm going to go and have a little drive down to somewhere else where I think I'm going to have to do it in the shade. Whether that'll be too dark, who knows. I'm going to turn the heating up. I'm going to be brave. I'll put my hat on. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to try and drive it with the roof down. As you can see, not much when the roof's gone. It's just a nice little target space, and the buttresses really do help with the buffeting. You get a little bit of open rear window, which is nice too. Just lets the air, I think, flow through. Stops the cabin getting boomy. One other thing, the speakers in the headrests. I like that. Right, so we're set cruise control at 50. The heater's on pretty well. Heated seats on pretty well. Cruise control. Yeah. In the summer this will be great. You just enjoy your car, you just enjoy your music, you enjoy chilling back up. Usually got a can on the go, having a wee drink as I drive along, usually nibbling on a protein bar or something, and you just while away the hours, can't you? Jump out now, get my drink on the go, probably put a couple of extra layers on, and I'll catch you on the outside. Oh, whilst we're here, I suppose, I've never timed it. 3, 2, 1, go. One elephant. Ten. 16 seconds, something like that. I mean, not the fastest in the world, but it's quite a clever way Mazda do it. The Roadster, the Mark III Roadster, the way its roof goes down, and I think that's a lovely bit of engineering. This one's not quite as poetic, if you like, but it's clever. It is clever. You have to give it to the Mazda engineers. They do when it comes to all this sort of stuff. At the price point, nobody really holds a candle to it, is there? Let's be honest. Anyway, I'm going to jump outside, switch to the other camera. I'm not sure its quality is quite as good. I'll be interested watching this back as much as you, just to see. I might have to improve the other camera, but the arches, I think the front's not quite as bad as the rear, but I mean, I've tried to put it on a bit of level ground here, and it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't sit right. It doesn't need to go massive. I find the car quite easy to get in and out of. It doesn't feel overly low, if you know what I mean. Speed humps and everything, no issues whatsoever. So I'm not, the ride comfort's fine. So I don't want it down on the bottom, but I think we need to try and get it down. I mean, I said previously about ½ an inch, probably minimum ½ an inch. I've also wondered about wheel spacers. I don't know if wheel spacers are going to be a good idea for this car. I think wait till it's lowered first and then take it from there. Don't know if anybody else has played with any of those things. That's just my thoughts. The bit down here I don't like. It just looks unfinished. The tailpipes look a bit too poxy, and the rear just looks unfinished. I've seen diffuser setups which have I think they have a twin in the middle, which I don't really like, but they have one either side, one of them, and I thought that looks quite good. This bit from here up, fine, but this bit here, gonna have to do something with this. Gonna have to modernise it a little bit. It just looks a little bit unfinished. I think mainly because it is just unfinished. The only other thing on the back is, unfortunately, you can't remove the badges because they're pinned in. would have been nice to get rid of that Sky Active nonsense, whatever that's all about, but I think those badges, if you know better than me, but I think they're pinned in from what I've seen. And the other thing while I'm around the back here, I thought for about the first 3 months owning the car that you could only get into the boot off the key, and then discovered. So yes, that's why we're looking at the back of the car. And the number plates, I've got to get some number plates. I think these are the original ones from the original dealers, and they just look too much information on the bottom of it. So I'll have to get some better number plates made up. Oh, I keep thinking of other things. The aerial's got to be bent. I need one of those I'm learning Scottish. One of those little stubby ones. That one flaps around when I'm driving, like my dog when it sees its dinner, wagging its tail. Oh, those arches are now beginning to bug me a little bit. The gap on them, I didn't realise it was quite so bad. But nice interior, just a nice place to be. Quick shot at the front just to cover all bases. I do like the front of the car. I think it looks good. Crappy dealer number plates, gonna have to go. The interior, the engine still nice and clean. This one in here, this is the 2 litre lump in this one. I think I mentioned before, it's the slightly less powerful 160 horsepower version, but we're gonna see if we can regain the 20 horsepower that the slightly newer car has. Nice and clean, nice and tidy. I think the last owner looked after it okay. I've just got to make sure I do the same. But yeah, it's a fairly good baseline. I've noticed a few stone chips. Here the paint on Mazdas is not the best in the world ever. I mean, I love the colour. Is it Soul Red, this one? In the sunshine when it's clean, looks great. But I have noticed it does have a few stone chips, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Maybe have to think about a bit of protection on the sort of leading edges. We'll see how we go. I mean, there's not millions and billions. I've just spotted 1 or 2. I'll have to just keep an eye on that. I'm going to have to work on that. Signing you off. Hopefully next time, I'll start doing some alterations.